2006, two forces of good for business met. These men think and act differently. Their sole mission is to help entrepreneurs and businesses succeed. Today, this elite duo, Carl Gibbons and Carl Gould, the G Team, have broken out of the conventional business box. So if you have a problem, if no one else can help, you can find them right here every Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern. The G Team.
It's our pleasure to welcome Johnny Georges to G-Team Radio. Johnny, welcome.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here, Carl.
Just give us a little bit of background of you, what it is that you do, and how the Tree TP came about.
I'm from a small town in southwest Florida. I started working in the orange groves with my great-granddaddy.
And how did Tree TP come about?
Back in '84. I graduated high school and we were banking trees. That's the process we use. We cover the whole tree with dirt during the freeze night, and then the next day we'll go pull the dirt off it. I said we need a better way, and he came up with the device to go around the tree to hold the water in, which holds the energy of that water, 72-degree water, which heats the trees, about 17 degrees during a freeze night so they don't freeze. And then I asked him about making them bigger. We could conserve water. Well, back in '84, nobody cared about water. Nobody bought water. And today, it's all changed. Of course, water is the most valuable commodity we have. It costs way more than fuel. So Tree TP came about for frost protection with water conservation being a byproduct, and now it's water conservation with frost protection being a byproduct 30 years later.
How about if somebody loses a crop 1 year, how many years does it kind of set them back? Like how much work was lost?
4 years.
4 years.
Yeah.
That's the number here, Carl, is that, yeah, they lose the crop, but if they lose the crop, they've lost the profit they probably made over a period of time because their margins are so thin, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
How did Tree TP go from idea to what we see today?
That's the easy answer, the farmer. The farmer comes to me and says, we're fighting canker, green HLB disease, we're fighting black spot, we're fighting the water authority, we're fighting the labor issues, we're fighting the weather. We need a better way. Well, the conventional way, if you're a farmer and you're watering 8 hours a day and you're putting out X amount of gallons per tree, I go to you and say, hello, Mr. Gibbons, let's put on a Tree TP. We'll contain the water each tree, and now you're only going to water 30 minutes a day. Well, you look at me like I've lost it. And then you do it. And then you look at me and say, that's the way to go, brother. Instead of watering weeds and grass and letting the wind blow it across them, then you got to come back with deadly poisons to kill it with. So as we contain the water to each tree and only water each tree, that's our focal point. The water that man puts on it from now on, we can measure to the inch. And then after that tree's 4 or 5 years old, it's already disease resistant, cold resistant, drought resistant, because we've kept it up with our own water. You can take that TP off and move it to your new tree that you're putting in the ground. So that's where the Tree TP comes in handy for the farmer because it saves them money.
So what I'm hearing here, Gouldy, is almost the clear definition of an entrepreneur. Somebody that identifies a problem, provides a solution, and everybody benefits. It's win-win-win all round.
Yes, sir.
Clearly the Tree TP has those characteristics as well.
Well, we take a very complex problem and give it a very simple answer, and every layperson in America can see that.
Right.
And of course, we all got to make a living,
Right.
but doing right by others comes first. Right. When you talk about water or farming, well, that's my world. That's where I grew up, and most people don't know about it. They think that they can go to the store and that's where the food comes from. It's not. It comes from these fields that we're in, and that's the truth of it. I don't preach fear. I preach solutions. I don't say that we got salt in all our wells, which we do here in Florida, in the wettest state in the nation, and it's bad. It's real bad. Why? Because I drill these holes, and I put the pumps in them. I know what's happening. And in 20 years, it's going to be real bad. Now, we're talking about world food production. That's what America is. We are the breadbasket of the world, and that's serious. And we do eat well. I've been to third world nations. I know how the other half lives. We don't understand that because we don't grow up in that. But if you're in farming, you do. Because America feeds this earth. We really do. And it's the American farmer that does it.
What difference is having John on board made, and where's Tree TP going now? What's the future hold?
We are progressively getting protected on our patents and trademarks. We've already got China and Mexico and Russia and the UK, and then we're going to do a worldwide marketing blitz for Tree TP and show the world, not just the farmer, but the people. And the people can use them in their yards and at their house, and you know, everybody with a drip system or a micro sprinkler system can use the Tree TP effectively at their home. And every time I sell one, I think I'm saving 25,000 gallons of water. So that's pretty awesome. But where Tree TP is going is Florida, the United States, and then worldwide because of fresh water.
Right.
And what John Paul says is pay no mind to the trivial many and only the select few. And I really didn't know what that meant, but I do now. Keep doing what you do. Don't pay no mind to the haters, which would be billion-dollar companies, or all the good things, because you don't really want to get full of yourself. You just want to continue working and doing what you do and do a good job. And at the end of the day, your legacy is set. He saved water. He helped out this planet as good as he could. He might have been a small guy in the poorest county in the state of Florida, number 10 in the United States as far as the poorest county, but he did his part to help others. And even in the face of 5 billionaires telling him he should do this, he had enough respect for his family, from my great-grandfather to me, to stick to what he really believed in over money and to do a good job and help others.
Johnny, it was a pleasure. It's been a delight being here. It's been great talking to you.